And what's up, YouTubes? How's it going for you today? Well, pretty much as I said before in the previous videos, that I would be doing a sort of new project, and I couldn't necessarily think of one that I was really keen on playing, but I eventually came across this game that definitely brought me back to the good years of my childhood. And this game is called Driver, You Are The Wheelman, originally released on the original PlayStation back in 1999, and eventually got remade into the Game Boy Color version, which this is the one that I'm playing right now. Sometime around summer of 2000, I want to say. And if I remember right, this is supposed to be the first game in the drivers, in the driver, franchise that pretty much followed the story of John Tanner, a undercover cop, and he essentially does these missions for these gangsters while being undercover. And yeah, I don't know exactly what else much to really say. There's a couple of things I kind of want to do before I get started with the main mission. There are 3 cities in this game that you can do. There's Miami, Los Angeles, and New York. Pretty much Miami's the first one in the campaign, and then Los Angeles, and then New York. And I believe pretty much what I will be doing is doing splitting the cities into separate videos and then doing the extra stuff at a later time in a later video, like a separate video rather. But essentially all these cars here are the ones that you can actually drive in the game. Not exactly much, but you have to remember this is on the Game Boy Color, and the cartridge only had so much space in it to do stuff on, but it's still overall pretty good game to play with. But essentially the undercover is the kind of the campaign. But let's go ahead and do a new game. And this is the first one. The bank job. Listen up. We want to use you on a bank job. Should be nice and simple. Get to the bank and pick up our men. Do you want in? Well, I got no choice. Alright. Get to the bank. Alright, and this is timed. So I have to be there at the bank within 50 seconds. Otherwise the mission fails and I have to try again. As far as the graphics go, this is pretty much what you would expect from a game released in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, essentially relatively two-dimensional. You can actually hear the horns blaring. And as you can see from the felony meter, the cops are definitely very interested in me. It's not really concerning that once that felony meter gets up to a pretty high level, the only thing that you really have to watch out for is the damage meter. And once that gets up to the fullest, then you have to start over. But overall, it's so far pretty much a simple mission when it comes to the first mission. Alright, quite a stop there. Mission complete. Hide the evidence. You did good. We've got a really hot car that needs to be out of here by this afternoon. Take it to the breakers. Are you the man for the job? Oh, hell yeah. You know it. And the heat's pretty much already on me. And this is the map of Miami. Not exactly a whole lot to really look at, but still pretty cool to actually kind of look at. So essentially what I'm trying to do is get down to that little strip of road above the marina, where it says marina there, and then take it down there to that flashing black dot there. And that is the breakers. And the only reason why I'm taking this road instead of the other road is... Ow. Need to stop doing stupid things. Oh my god. Oh my god. I forgot how much... Definitely was not used to driving this on a Game Boy Color. Playing this on a PC, it's quite a much more interesting experience. Aw. Crashing the cop. How dare he? As far as the Grand Theft Auto and driver comparisons, I don't think this really works out quite as well. I mean, essentially Grand Theft Auto is pretty much... I don't know, I guess maybe like the first few games of GTA and this game definitely are pretty similar, but I tend to think that I should have read the description there, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. But I think this game and GTA was probably about the closest thing to actually competition between each other. As far as which one I like better, well, it's kind of obvious that I kind of prefer GTA, but this game's just kind of more of me playing it, playing it again, then enjoying it. Alright, well, that was kind of a rather quick mission, but essentially you have to chase that guy from the boat, on the boat, and then just follow him to wherever he goes, and obviously you eventually found out he had to go to that pier. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. It was just kind of trying to get there to the pier, had a pretty good time, and all that stuff. But anyway, next mission, Ram Raid Race. You did well. We have a problem with a certain businessman. He's missed a few too many payments, so we're going to pay a visit to each of his restaurants. Drive through the front of all 5 of his restaurants, which is pretty simple to do. It's definitely not wise to get too caught up with what you're trying to do. Definitely don't want to crash into any cop cars or any sort of thing like that to boost more attention to the police. Because once you get past the first restaurant there, pretty much the police are definitely going to be quite a bit interested in what you're doing. Alright, on to the third. I'm going to have to watch out my damage meter for a little while. Alright, so the third one's right up there, so pretty quick. Fortunately, the first few restaurants are relatively easy to get to. And felony meter is up to pretty much the limit. And that brings along 2 cop cars, which is quite always fun. Quite enjoyable. Let's see how far I have to skip. Pretty much right there. Sky gets to that final one. Relative ease. Because I don't have a whole lot left in damage. Shit. I'm probably gonna lose. Nope. Nope. Boom. Got it. Oh god, this one. Superfly Drive. We've gotten another car to deliver. It's Superfly. Take it to the lockup, but if there's one scratch on the car, then the deal's off. That's... Oh yes, 11 to 12-year-old me. Pretty much hated this mission, pretty much with a passion. It's a pretty fun mission to do, especially if you like fast cars, but this car is essentially very, very difficult to maneuver, and the fact that you only have so much time to get to where you're trying to go to. Alright, there's my turn there. And yep, there's my turn right there as well. Shit. God damn it. And the car essentially itself is damage prone fairly easy. Even one tap causes quite a bit of damage to it, so you really, really gotta be careful with what you're doing. And yep, there we go. Let's try this again. God, I hate this mission so much. It's... As far as the other missions go, I tend to think that this one's easily the worst of it all. And the mission brief itself is not even all that worth it, because even if you get one scratch on the car, they'll still give you the mission complete on it. And I don't even think I've ever gone through this mission with one scratch on it. I don't think, but Alright, there's my turn right there. Might as well try to... Yep, see, right there. See, even one crash to the wall there, it's taking at least 10% of my damage, at least 20 there, so quite fun. Alright, and my next turn is up here. Okay. Okay. Should make it there relatively easy time as long as I don't fuck it up. But you guys knowing me, pretty much I will probably screw it up. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Yep, see? I get so much damage and still gives me a damage incomplete. Alright, bait for a trap. We're setting up a trap for an ex-employee, and you're the bait. Make your way to the Ball Harbor and attract the attention of the Black Interceptor, and then lead him to us. And this one's kind of somewhat fun to do. You have to go to the car that is pretty much where we were at on the second mission. And you have to essentially crash into him and then get him your attention, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Attract his attention by crashing into him, and then lead him into a certain area of town, and then the mission's complete. .43 seconds left to go. Should make it there to a specific area in no time. Should be right there. And oh my god. Controls. Damn controls on this PC. I could always use like a certain controller to do this, but when it comes to Pokemon games, in this game, pretty much I'm kind of lazy about it. I should be getting close to where I'm supposed to go to. Supposed to go to that one park area. Alright, there we are. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's right, it's supposed to be right there. Take out D'Angelo. D'Angelo's been causing us a lot of problems. we need to teach him a lesson. Wreck his car real good. Alright, so very simple mission. We have to just crash his car real good. And pretty much that's that. Causes damage meter to go pretty high. Yeah, fortunately we didn't get to him quite there, but got about a minute. We'll have to go here. Alright, where are you? There you are. There we go. Thank you, truck. Sweet. Driving. LA, here we come. Alright. And when I return, we will do the LA missions, which, if I remember right, are a little bit more interesting to do than the Miami missions, but I shall see you guys later.